Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the 2022 M4 Competition xDrive Coupe in individual velvet blue. Now this color, I'm not sure about the total origin of this one, but I do know that it appeared on the F82 generation as part of the what BMW calls the Heritage Edition M car. So there were three colors that were made to mimic the stripes of the M logo. Mola red, velvet blue in front of you, as well as Laguna Seca blue. So it's a pretty damn good color. It's more purple than blue, I would say, than the name implies as velvet blue. So let's take a look at what we got here. So it's pretty well spec'd. As you can see, we've got the laser lights. No driving assistance professional package. We got the 50th anniversary BMW M logos. This car was built after March, so it was eligible. Well, I believe it was originally ordered maybe December or January. So obviously it's taken a long time to get here, as is the case with many of the M3s and M4s that were built in 2022. There were delays, but finally here. So currently unspoken for, but that may change really quickly. So on the side we've got the 826M wheels bicolor. Blue calipers, which I think sort of go with the velvet blue. Of course, you could have gone with red, which would have been a nice contrast. And black might have been the good choice as well. Basically, the other choice on this one. So we also got the center caps with the BMW 50th anniversary M logo. Step back and take in velvet blue. It's a little bit out of direct sunlight. So on the other side of the car, we'll have more direct sunlight, but this is really a fantastic and somewhat dynamic color. Lots of different hues come out in the sun. So out back, our usual 100mm exhaust tips, quad exhaust of course, hallmark of BMW M, which is changing. And you'll see that with some M Performance models in the future. So the M4 Competition logo in black. Around the other side, I'm taking the velvet blue. And this is where the purple really comes out. It is an amazing color. Highly recommend it if you can get it. So we actually got a discount on the paint. It's part of the 50th anniversary celebration here. So you get these, as long as you get the logos, you get $750 off the paint. So instead of $4,500 on this car, it's $3,750. So not bad. So we also got the shadow line lights. Basically grayed or blacked out, if you want to think of it that way, around the housing. Let's take a look at the inside. So opening up, we've got full Silverstone leather with the M carbon bucket seats, which I think are the way to go, if you can fit into them, of course. But fantastic interior. Now, I did notice there was another velvet blue, at least on, I think it's Bimmer Post, which had the, I believe it was the Kalami orange interior, and that looks fantastic. I thought personally, when ordering this car, it might have been a little bit too risky, so went a little bit more tame. Obviously, could have gone with black, but what's the fun in that? Or maybe even Tartufo for a peanut butter and jelly effect. Or a really bold Fiona, or Fiona Red, I should say. Alright, so the inside got our usual live cockpit with the M mode. Oops, excuse me. And this is in the sports setting. Got our carbon fiber interior trim with the carbon fiber shift pedals, M1, M2 buttons as usual. Got our parking assistance package. Again, more carbon fiber trim. Then down at the bottom, we got our gear selector with the M embossed logo and our logo for the M4 Competition as well. So let's talk pricing and options. So this is one of the usual specs I do for store inventory, which is harder to get these days because we have a waiting list for cars. But starting price, again, this is a 22 model year, so we'll have the 23s as soon as we get them in. $79,000, $3,750 for the velvet blue metallic paint. Full leather, another $2,550. Parking assistance package, $800. Exec package, $1,800, which gets you that heads-up display. You can see hopefully up there. As well as gesture control, which is Got our xDrive Professional for $900, Shadowline lights for $300, carbon fiber trim for $950. Bucket seats are $3,800. They are going up to, I believe it's $4,500. Laser lights for $1,000. We actually got wireless charging on this one for $500. All told, MSRP is $96,345 for this example. It's a great place to sit to get you the xDrive. We also have the xDrive Professional. So if we go into the setup area here, you have to turn DSC completely off to activate the traction control, which I think is good. Maybe perhaps if you use it on track so you can get rid of the traction control interference. It still has a little bit of traction, should you choose so. Just won't have DSC. Alright, I don't know what else there is to talk about the M4 comp that we haven't already. But lots of nice detailing here. Of course, the stitching is standard on the steering wheel. Very nice details. Leather dashboard with the full leather, as well as on the door cards at the top part. So maybe I'll open the trunk and see what velvet blue looks like in German. Alright, so I did forget to mention, we did win the tire lottery with this one here. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Let me pop the hood first. So as we walk around, we can get to that. Alright, so we'll take one more walk around. The beautiful velvet blue, and here we have direct sunlight. Just look how dynamic this basically purple blue color is. It's amazing. I've also seen it on the M8 competition for BMW M Track Days. So that was 2020. They had display basically Imola red, velvet blue, Laguna Seca blue for M8s. Let's take a look under the hood. So again, powered by the S58 inline-6 twin-turbo engine. Fantastic engine. So 503 horsepower, 479 torques. So here's our velvet blue metallic badging for individual. They're farting. I don't know if that's right. But that's about it for a relatively quick look at velvet blue on the M4. Now we do have a couple more individual colors coming in. Some of those are customer orders, so hopefully I'll be able to show you guys what those look like. I believe one of them is going to be Santorini blue and another Dakar yellow coming in. I think a midnight blue, and that's about it that I can remember off the top of my head. But we'll hopefully be sure to get them on the channel. Oh, maritime blue is another one. But that's about it. So we'll see you at the next video.